What happens if you buy a player for £1 billion in FC24? The current transfer record was set by the transfer of Neymar from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain for £200 million in August 2017. So today I'm gonna absolutely smash that record. In career mode you can decide if you want to start with a financial takeover, so that is what I did. I took it to the max, which was £1 billion. I decided to reunite the person who absolutely loves spending money, Pep Guardiola, with his former club Barcelona. And the papers were already going crazy over this news, saying that this could be the start of a new era at FC Barcelona. Anything's possible now. At this point, no figure has been put out on how much the new owners will be willing to spend. So then it was time to find the most expensive player, and obviously that was Kylian Mbappe, but he actually had a release clause of 296 million, so he was way too cheap. I did some searching for the next player to spend this amount of money on, and I found this guy called Sander Jr. from Norway, aka myself. I have to say the negotiations went very well. I started to offer 999 million. I didn't think I could actually go even further, but I found out quickly that yeah, we could go above the £1 billion mark. He told me that was a reasonable offer, which means that I'm about to get the greatest contract in history when we max out the amount of weekly wage we can also get. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Sander Jr. to FC Barcelona for over £1 billion. The most expensive transfer in history of football has just happened. Obviously, we got the worst grade possible on this transfer, and the financial tip was the stronger negotiation skills could have saved you 999.5 million on this deal. The new era at FC Barcelona kicked off last night with the first signing since the club's takeover by super wealthy investors. The first new face have been confirmed as Sander Jr., who has arrived from Vålerenga Football on a 5-year deal for a fee in the region of £1 billion. Obviously, this deal wasn't the greatest financial investment the club has ever made. Or was it? Well, we're about to find out when we start Sander Jr. up front for the whole season, and let's see how he performs. We came towards the end of the season, and as we can see, Sander has played 30 matches. He's not got a single goal, but he's got 2 assists. He actually had more yellow cards than goal involvements. Shortly after, to nobody's surprise, we ended up getting sacked. But look on the bright side, at least we managed to make some history today with the first £1 billion transfer in the world. What happens if the game never stops in FC24? I think I just found a new way to break the game. Basically, a small rule in football is that you do not blow the whistle until the attack is over, even though it might be over the actual added time. Unless you are this referee right here, who blew the whistle as Jude Bellingham headed the ball into the net. As you can see from this clip, I basically moved back to the halfway line, and then the referee blows for halftime instantly. So what I wanted to do is basically wait until the 90th minute, stand inside the box in an attacking position, and basically see if the game is gonna get called off. In this game, there was 1 minute of added time, and we can see pretty quickly that it went absolutely way past that. And this was just a 3-minute match. I'm already imagining how slow this would go if you actually played a 20-minute game. But as we can see though, the clock is literally still going here. The team that I was using needed 1 more goal, and the referee was just gonna let them play until we managed to get it or something. We eventually moved past the 110-minute mark. Yes, that is absolutely unbelievable, and the clock is still ticking here. Eventually, I managed to get fouled, and you know, the referee blows the whistle. But I'm actually pretty sure this would kept on going forever if I didn't lose the ball. If we can get a lot of likes on this video, I'm gonna try to do this forever. I'm gonna see if the clock can even go past, like, you know, 1000 minutes, because this is honestly unbelievable. When there's 1 minute of added time, it shouldn't go past, you know, 110 minutes. That is very unrealistic. What happens if you score with your hands in FC24? Obviously, in real life, this is absolutely not allowed, especially now with VAR. This would never happen in 2024. Or would it? Well, a few days ago here in Norway, this situation actually happened. I was literally like watching Maradona again, and this made me inspired to make this video. In offline game modes, you have a few settings you can adjust the handballs with. You can make them happen except for goalkeepers, you can make them happen for everyone, or you can make them happen but except in penalty situations. I'm not kidding, guys. I went into a game and after just a few seconds, handballs were already happening. I swear this is the most sensitive setting in the game. If you got it turned on, it doesn't matter how it hits the hands or if it's not intentional or what, it is always gonna get rewarded. I mean, just look at this penalty situation. I don't think that would have been a penalty in real life. Okay, so we know it's pretty much impossible to do in offline, but what about online? The difference is in online game modes, the handballs actually don't count. The ball can hit your hand absolutely anywhere and it's not gonna get rewarded as a foul. And with how many games that's being played online every single day on this game, obviously there's gonna be some unique situations. In online, the goalkeepers can even make saves outside of the box, which is crazy. The short answer is yes, this is actually possible. I'm already thinking, imagine if your opponent scores like a 90th minute winner and it's with the hands. I would go absolutely mad. Obviously, this is not realistic at all, but as we saw from the offline settings, if they turned on handballs, it would literally be fouls 24/7. So maybe in FC25 they need to adjust the sensitivity of these handballs and maybe actually add them into online as well, because making saves outside the box and scoring goals with your hands obviously shouldn't really be possible. What happens if you score a direct throw-in only goal in FC24? The law of football states if the ball enters the opponent's goal, a goal kick is awarded. A few days ago I tested this out and EA Sports actually got it correct. If you do score a goal from a direct throw-in, a goal kick is awarded. However, if the ball enters the thrower's goal, a corner kick is awarded. So let's find out if the game is also gonna be realistic if you do score a direct throw-in but as an own goal. This challenge was much easier to do than having to score a direct throw-in goal to the other side of the pitch. Literally on my second attempt I was able to do this. I went ahead and threw it back to the keeper, moved him out of the way, and the ball was in the back of the net. The stadium went completely silent when the ball hits the net, like what is going on here, but shortly after we could see that the corner kick was awarded to the other team. So now it is confirmed that EA Sports got these things correct, but what happens if the commentators are on? Are they gonna say something?
Corner awarded.
I really wish there was an Easter egg when this happened, like the commentators would say something about the situation, but unfortunately, nothing really happens. As I've said before, a couple years ago, I was trying this out, but then the goals actually was getting rewarded instead of ending up as goal kicks or out for a corner. So guys, it seems like EA Sports have been watching my videos and finally now every rule is correct with the throw-ins on the game. Can we get a new record of 10,000 likes? And let me know which experiment I should try next.